Good day to you, distinguished viewers from wherever you're watching us. My name is Rero Henry Akos, and today I welcome you to Rero TV. We are in Saple, presence of the President General, UPU Progress Union, UPU Worldwide, Olorogun Barrister Ese Gam. Chief Joe, sir.
How are you?
I have to admit, it's a rare privilege getting you to speak, sir.
Yes.
I want to thank you for gracing us with this time, sir. Let's talk about trending issues now.
Yes.
Yesterday we spoke to the former President General of UPU, Chief Joe Omene, who criticized the UPU Canada Elections, saying that a woman is not supposed to govern any branch of UPU as President General, that it has never happened in history, and that your administration should not encourage such. How do you react to this, sir?
First and foremost, as a President General of UPU, I have a policy stand, and the essence is to unite all Urhobos, no matter the cacophony of voices. And that is why you notice that I'm very reticent. I hardly speak on television or whatever. When I see the utterances from somebody like Chief Joe Omene, what easily comes to mind is either by reason of age, he's becoming senile, or as usual of him, what he cannot have, he likes to destroy it. Let me give you a background knowledge of Chief Omene. Omene never won an election into UPU. He's a soldier of fortune. He was the first vice president to General Patrick Aziza. And when Aziza died, Omene, by the reason of the UPU constitution, had to step into his shoes. He does not know anything about UPU. I don't think he knows the content of the UPU constitution, the former one. Talk much of this present one that came into being 2024 last year. The issue of Urhobo person, a woman not being a President General, is consequent upon the lack of knowledge, his own lack of knowledge of the activities of UPU. I told you that I'm going to speak with facts.
Yes, sir.
On record, between these are things he does not know. 2018 to 2022.
Yes, sir.
A lady, Olorogun Dr. Mrs. Onome Bernice Dema, a woman, Olorogun Dr. Mrs. Onome B. Dema, was the president of UPU Progress Union, America. America is not a local government. America is not made up of one state. Of all the 50 states, so to speak, that makes up America, the UPU people of the 50 states of America elected her, not that she was appointed, as their president, and she governed UPU from 2018 to 2022. Thereafter, she handed to one Dr. Abel Dafiaga, who last year only handed over to the current president. That's number one. The Canada that Omene is talking about, that he's using as a case study, because of his lack of knowledge of the UPU activities, equally had a lady, a functional and an elected lady. Again, this time is a doctor. Let me read the name for you. Dr. Mrs. Rita Makulumi Lee Ozamere, UPU President General, Canada, 2015 to 2017. Now, I don't want to stop there. I've told you before that he has a very shallow knowledge of the activities of UPU. These people were elected, the two of them. Then there is a distinction between Urhobo custom, because I listened to his interview. When we are talking about family arrangement, when we are talking about a kingdom arrangement, it has nothing to do with Urhobo Progress Union. The word progress presupposes that we are out to do that which is progressive. It does not stop at, in fact, our constitution, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria frowns at an attempt by anybody to discriminate against a citizen of this country on the basis of sex. That is why the Supreme Court, for about 4 years now, have declared that the concept of not sharing land to female children is null and void. There is no place in the UPU Constitution that allows for discrimination. That a woman has not emerged the President General of UPU does not mean there is an exclusion clause that says only men. The UPU Constitution from beginning to end, which he does not have. So let him go and read it. There is no place where they said only a male can contest. Before becoming President General, I served as the legal advisor to UPU under Chief Joe Omene. Thereafter, I won an election and I served as secretary of UPU, and I lost in my second bid by 1 vote. So when I came this time around to contest as President General, I contested and I won. Tell Omene to show you his, or give you his pedigree. Nothing to write home about. He has never functioned even as a gate man of UPU. It is just by reason of fate that mishap befell General Caesar, and that led to his emergence. And see, no sooner he emerged President General, started causing confusion. And it's this same confusion now that is causing. It's in his DNA. He took election to his house. Against all odds, all the leaders of Urhobo appealed to him. Let us do election at Urhobo. Chief Omene took his election of Urhobo Progress Union to his camp. If it were now, if I try such a thing, he's going to tear me to pieces. But I never saw anything wrong in that. Never. Chief Omene never saw any, because of his greed for power. And I tell you, what he cannot get, he will pull it down. As they say in Urhobo, a palace. Thereafter, Olorogun Ese Gam emerged as the President General. What did Omene do? He took UPU to court. UPU, against all appeals, including myself. Oga, forget about this matter. He saw 6 songs all through the 6-year tenure of Olorogun Ese Gam was that Tiger is an Ijoma. And at the end of the day, he was disgraced by the Federal High Court via the judgment of the Federal High Court. He was with a whopping cost of 500,000 naira awarded against him. He is not the only past President General of UPU. We have the Rero TV, then we have Olorogun Ese Gam. These are not small fries. I can say confidently that they are by far more educated than Chief Joe Omene. They don't tear UPU to pieces. They don't. They will not hear me. They called me quietly and privately. They first asked for clarification. They confirmed this thing we heard. Is it true? And thereafter I will adjust my explanation, and then they advise. And that is what is expected of a statesman. But unfortunately, Chief Joe Omene is not a statesman. He is just a floor rocker, held within his small camp there, called so he is a local champion, if not nothing. Now, who told him that it is a taboo? Where did he read it in the UPU Constitution The one of 1953 written by the Salubi and the rest, or the one of Okumagba, or this present one. So I will tell you without any equivocation that a woman can aspire to any position in UPU. That it has not happened now does not stop it from happening in the branches. And those two countries, Canada and what's it called, the USA of America, civilization, in terms of civilization, they are by far more civilized than us. When Omene acted as President General, he never cancelled any of these elections. Maybe he got chicken-hearted by the how do you call it, intimidating CVs of these people. Dr. Mrs. Ritama Kolomi Usamere, President Canada. Dr. Mrs. Edema, President America of 50 states. So I didn't even start the issue of a woman becoming how do you call it, a president in Canada. That is for that. Now the case in hand, to tell you that he has a way of shooting off the mark. The case in hand is not the fact that the president is a woman. The case at hand now of Canada, of that lady, whether Mrs. Evelyn, the woman contested the election with some other people. The election, according to them, was inconclusive. It was inconclusive. That is on the 15th of September 2024.
Okay.
There was an election. Those people she contested the election with never said you cannot contest because you are a woman. No, because you are more enlightened than this village champion called Omene. By far more enlightened. They never condemned the woman, say you can't contest because you are a woman. The problem is that there were protests here and there. They said some people imported people who are not members of UPU. And let me tell you for the records, being an Urhobo man, Urhobo woman, does not make you a member of UPU. There are conditions in the constitution that will enable you to be called or to describe yourself as a member of UPU. So because of the problem that arose, according to them, how do you do it? The election was inconclusive. And so those who wanted peace for themselves, after about 2 weeks, decided to do an election which gave birth to this lady's emergence as the president of Canada. Now, they complained to me. I said, no, that election cannot hold. They complained to me as their president general. I said so. And I don't take these unilateral decisions as a human. Even in my home, I consult, even with my children, I consult. What do we do under this circumstance? We now created a WhatsApp group called Canada Reconciliation Platform. Bring in your input, all of you, bring in your input. And this discussion has been on since October. Around November, December, I now called the president of Asaba branch. Please put out a notice to all the branches in Nigeria. Let's fix a date. It was supposed to be in January. They said no. After the Christmas, they now have their purse is lame. They don't have the money to start coming from here and there. So they fixed a meeting for Saturday the 15th of February. All of them at 22 branches, made up of lawyers, medical doctors, captain of industries and all that. If you watch and you listen to the Vanguard publication on this issue, they said against the President General's wish, they resolved as follows. Number one, the proposed constitution they are using in Canada must be a constitution which is the home branch constitution, and every other one becomes a bylaw. Then two, having regards that there is no immediate replacement, nobody to replace. I asked them a simple question. Now, those of you say they should go and do election, please volunteer that you can go to Canada, and so that I can appoint about 3 or 4 of you to go to Canada. go and conduct election. Nobody could raise up his hand to say, I want to go to Canada to go and conduct election. Okay, who knows this lady? They started churning out her CV. How she's functioned as publicity secretary of UPU, how she has been attending UPU functions and all that before now. Okay, all these other people who are complaining, including one riffraff called Don, who is an MC in Canada. MC. That's what he does. Busy talking nonsense, talking people down. Because he has no background. If you have a background, you have the temperament of leadership. It's like Chief Omene. Now, is any of you who have seen any of those people in UPU TV? They said no. Okay, don't worry. We are going to constitute a critical committee in that place. Donate names. The 22 people, only one guy, one Edero is the president of Abuja, said if he's given some time, he will be able to get a name. I'm not like him. I consulted very widely. We held a meeting, not Zoom meeting, physical meeting at number 18 Okere Road on the 15th. And based on the overwhelming decision of all the branches, it was decided that let this lady serve out her term because she's the one available. She's the one available now. These other people who are making noise, they are not making noise via all this platform like Omene does. Omene does not participate in any UPU activity. Ask him. The opportunity I gave to him to reconcile with all the rebels so that he can be participating in UPU activities, and he bungled it. How do you call it? He ran away. I think maybe because of inferiority complex. I stooped to humble myself to him. Oga, all of us are from the same area. You are the person that is handy. Come, let the kings forgive you. Because there is a taboo placed on him. So some of us who are even going there, we are just doing those things just to give him that sense of belonging. He will not ask questions. If he cannot ask me questions by reason of the fact that I'm too small to before him, what about the people from all the branches that you could not ask anybody? So he doesn't even know the reason why Canada is having some misunderstanding. It's not the issue of gender. So it has nothing to do with whether this person is a woman or not, because they allow the woman to participate in the election. All of them, you see it. So we don't talk out of turn. Then don't pull down your urbanation. That's what I do. That's why I'm everywhere. I talk with whoever that is an honorable person. If you like, call yourself Labour Party. If you like, call yourself APC, or if you like, call yourself PDP. So to that extent, an honorable woman can be a President General of UPU. Omene does not know anything about UPU, and I still repeat it. He does not.